We are the women, but we are the youth. And within our community, we are the circle. We are the strength. When we begun, we started out with one. When we begun, we walked the streets. We went door to door, walking east of the train, south of Central, the street that segregates our city, Albuquerque. We formed a group of young women, and this is who we be.
Life at high school can turn you into a fool. Haters, players, and their so-called participators. All wanting a piece of ass, but really us girls have class. Guys start dissing, but when we're gone, they start missing. Calling us hoes, chicks, and bitches because, we ain't hitting switches. So if you're that kind of person, stop your fronting.
Hey, what's up? My name is Maria, and today is the first day of school at Hyman. I already didn't want to go there because I don't like anybody there. Today we had a fire drill, and as we were walking back, this guy named Joe unzipped the back of my pants. And then earlier he slapped my ass. It really pissed me off because if you like me, he has a better way of saying it.
One day after third period, the bell had just rang, and I was standing still by the door, and one of my teachers, Mr. Pena, he was a communication skills teacher, was touching my ass and told me, "Come on now, let's go inside." I stepped forward and I told him, "Don't ever touch my ass like that again." So I went inside the classroom, and then he had told me, he had asked me, why did I say that? And I said, "Because you're not supposed to be touching me like that," and I just walked away.
I think guys treat women like shit. They treat them like a sex object and they only use them for whatever they want.
Hey, my name is Charlie. I'm in special ed. I mostly see colored people instead of white people.
I have to go to BD classes because of my behavior. I know I see and there's a bunch of dark people. I mean, I'm cool with that because I'm dark too, but I just think it's pretty messed up that they separate us like that.
Teachers want to be a hater, but why? We all need education from teachers. Teachers need to get more attention to other teenagers. People have to speak up so they and life will be alright. All we have is ourselves struggling with day and night.
As women, we have a lot of issues that we're dealing with. We passed out surveys to help us continue our healing in depth. We came back with surveys from different races, from different places: Vietnamese, Black, Navajo, Chicano mix, and Anglo. They told us about what goes up and what goes down. Our women get raped on the streets, on dates, in different places around town. They told us about harassment, drug abuse, no sense of pride in themselves, in their hearts, their souls, their minds. They told us about the dropout rate, but we don't drop out. We get pushed out, disrespected out, failed out, tracked out, forced out. We get called names, we get blamed, and they wonder why we're ashamed. The real shame is boring classes for brown people, books filled with lies about our history. But we're here to tell you our story. We're here to be heard. We go to school to learn and get an education, but the only thing we learn is discrimination. That's why we have our group of young women of color, to build skills, leadership, and power. We don't want a safe place to be only within our circle, but also within our communities. We organize for a safe school environment that doesn't disrespect women's minds and bodies. We raise our voices high. We're a group of young women of color. This is how we identify. One love.